Hello there, testing my new microphone. I am wondering if anyone can hear me. I'm just wondering. Can anyone hear me? I'm not sure. I would love to know. Let me see if I can hear something when I put my earpods in. Hold on. Connect these. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Well, not hearing anything. Hmm. That's weird. Hmm. Let me see. I should be on. Oh, yay. What is going on? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. So, can you hear me? Is my question. I'm testing this new mic, and I would love to talk some current events. A lot going on in the month of May. What do you guys think, huh? Let me see. There's not a great connection. Yada dida. You can hear me? Does it sound like I am using a new mic, or is it like a, computer internal mic sound? Let me know. It looks really cool, though. It looks really, really cool. So, how are you guys having your Sunday? Are you doing like some sports? Are you checking out the new UFA stuff? UFO stuff? Sorry, UFA, UAP, UFO. A lot of current events. You know, I loved. Hey, hello. I loved Jeremy's new footage. But there was a lot of stuff. I had a birthday yesterday with my brother. He threw a dinner party, and on Twitter I saw I was mentioned in shitloads of tweet feeds with Mick West. I still have to check it out. I don't know what went on and why I was tagged in all of that. But Mick, of course, made a big fuss about the new footage of Jeremy's. I'm wondering what Jeremy thinks about that. He uh, he doesn't he doesn't really like that. He works really hard. He compromises a lot to release what he releases. Um, yeah, so um, I'm really looking out for the end of this month. Of course, I'm going to talk to Louis Elizondo again, which I'm really excited for. And I'm wondering what you guys would like me to ask. So if you maybe you can submit something you would like to know right here in the chat, and I'll check it out. So, haha, somebody is asking me. Uh, uh, Besides the Elizondo interview, I revealed the secret to my buddy Vinny from the Disclosure team. But out of respect for the person I'm about to interview, it's not confirmed yet. Let me check it out. Maybe it is, and if it is, I will say it. Hold on. Drum roll. Mm, nope, not yet. But there is a date. It's the 25th of May, so you can look out for that date. If it doesn't go through, I'll say it too. But I will reveal the date. The date is 25th of May for now. Yep, and you will not be disappointed. I promise you. But I can't say it. Look what we do. A lot of us guys who are covering the UAP subject, we build a network of people who really compromise a lot by saying and releasing what they release. So you don't want to damage that trust because that's so essential to what we are covering. And I don't want to disrespect someone on that level. Because they really trust you. There's not a lot of media who are willing to cover what we cover, and so when they reveal something or release something, you really have to handle it with all, uh, really discreet. So yeah, how are you, Gerald? I'm actually testing my new mic, so I hope it sounds good. I can't hear it because I'll hear it whenever this uh, uh, little thing is over. My little test is over, but I just went live and we're chatting. We're in it. So if you guys want to ask a question, I just offered for everyone in the chat. I'm going to interview Mr. Louis Elizondo. Mr. Louis Elizondo. Um, So if you have a question for Mr. Elizondo, just you can submit it in the chat, and I'll see. Maybe I'll use it and throw out your name. Cheers, by the way. It's Sunday and it's almost 5:30 p.m. in Holland, so that means it's beer time for Daddy. Cheers. I got the house to myself now. My wife and my kid went to a friend, so I have some me time, and I decided to test my new mic and hang out with you guys, and I'm enjoying myself. So what's up? Let me see if I can get one of my UFO buddies to come in if they're awake in America. I think in the US it's still really really early, but maybe my Dutch dudes of the UFO hotline. I'm gonna throw out um, a hands up. Let me see. I'm gonna say it in Dutch. Kom je langs op mijn live stream yard? Bram of Alex? Alex. All right. I already podcasted with these guys, but it was a bit confusing because we were doing so much at the same time. We were in a live radio broadcast, but also recording it for YouTube. And also, we were talking Dutch to each other for the first like 10, 15 minutes. And then Louis Jimenez came in and we switched to English. So we probably should have done the whole broadcast in English. But the problem was we were on live Dutch radio, so we couldn't, which was it was a weird little publication. But I'm not gonna delete it. I'm not gonna throw it away because there were some really cool things discussed. Yeah. I, what is that? Uh, Gerald has a question. I would like Lou to be asked a very specific question. So, for certain. Oh, if he knows for certain these UAPs are human made or human controlled. No, I don't think he has said anything about that. It's one of the options, but I will do. I can ask that. I do can ask that. So cool. Um, uh, can you ask Elizondo if the army ever shot at these things? Well, I have seen accounts of the American troops in the Korea War in the 50s. That there is I think, an oral story, but it's also, you can find it on the internet. Definitely, there's, I think, an animation about it on YouTube. That indeed American forces fired at a UAP, and it actually returned fire with a beam or something. No one died, but I think a lot of those military men got really, really ill and suffered with weird sicknesses for the rest of their lives. But then again, not sure if that's really true. So yeah, there are accounts, but nothing. Again, nothing. On black and white, nothing is for certain. Yeah. And Thomas has a question. I have a question for Lou. Tom DeLong mentioned in the past there is a 7-year time plan for disclosure. That's a good ass question, Thomas. I would love to. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. For as a matter of fact, thank you. Oh, my buddies are man. Well, one of them pulled out. um, Another question by Gerald. Okay. Oh man, you want to play hardball? He wants me to ask him just yes or no questions, so he can answer only yes or no. Well, the problem with yes or no answers is if he just says yes, you don't have any information. So I get what you mean. You want no dancing around the subject. You want to have a really solid, direct answer. I get that, but you have to imagine he is in a situation where some things are still classified, and believe me, Louis is willing to say anything he's allowed to say. But and it's getting more. There's more they're disclosing, and I think it's a like a pressure game on the government. They will just release little droplets until and force the government to confirm whatever is being leaked. But I read about something about that just yet. That it's basically impossible now for the USA government, maybe any government actually, to keep the UAP subject, under the carpet. We have mobile phones, we have YouTube. Whenever something appears, people now have the technology to immediately make footage and immediately share that. So you can try to debunk everything, but it's basically impossible now. Yeah. Okay, so you just want his reaction to a yes or no answer. I'll give it a shot. Promise. Yeah. And Shane asks a question. Can you ask Alexander if there are images or data of UAPs underwater? Well, what Jeremy just released. That's clear footage of a UAP submerging. But I don't know if there's actual underwater footage. Like by divers or submarines or something. That would be awesome, by the way. Yeah, I would love to see that. Yeah. By the way, I stumbled over this 1971 photo material, which is confirmed actually, made by the, I think, US military in Antarctica. And those are really nice pictures and beautiful pictures of a huge UAP, I think, or shooting out of the water and shooting in the water. That's crazy. I don't know. Can I share stuff on StreamYard? I'm not sure. I would love to share something. I'm new to this, so I'm sorry if I'm you know mumbling in myself, but I have to learn some stuff still. So, are there any people from the USA or Canada online? Good morning to you, if you're there. It's getting evening over here. I'm kind of hungry, actually. Hmm. Has anyone ever had really spicy hot Korean bami soup. It's one of my favorites. I make a little bit of chicken fillet. I cut it up, fry it, a little bit of spring onions. I squeeze a lime in there. It's perfect. And I love to soak it up with some French bread or something, some baguettes. Yeah, definitely gonna eat that. All right, I just went from UAPs to food. It's because I'm hungry. I'm sorry about that, but I will hang in there. Um, so let me see if my buddy Vinny can come online. Let's see. He's a dad too, so maybe not. Feb Privat. Hello there, sir or lady. I'm not sure. You have a question. Question for Louis. If the military already can monitor when these things enter, let's say our atmosphere, and which kind of Earth observation data would we look to? Well, there's multiple systems that can detect signature. So when something goes through the atmosphere, I would say it's, uh, I think, a combination of heat, sound, acoustics. That is. Um, and movement. Yeah. So it's probably a mixture of satellites, radar data. But then again, they haven't disclosed what systems they're using to pick up signatures. So that's interesting. It's an interesting question, but I'm not sure if he's going to answer that. Mm. Cheers, guys. Let me see if. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna see if my buddy Vinny is up there. I have to go to Insta. He's the god of Instagram, Mr. Disclosure Team. Love that guy. My British buddy, Vinny. Um, Let me see. Okay. By the way, can I share whatever share share video file, share screen? No, no. Maybe can I? I'll just copy this. Hold on one second, boys and girls. Let me see if I can just throw that on Twitter. Nice. See if people can come in. Um, Hold on. Bum. Go on then. Tweet. Okay. Oh no, now I send everybody the link. Oh no. I'm not sure how I do this. All right. Mm, Radar tech like the one on Atu Island to track the. I don't know what that is, man. Can you explain? What is Atu Island? I haven't heard about that. I'm curious. Gerald has a lot of questions. Let me see. Another thought for Lou. What would it mean for the world political stability if it turns out these are Chinese, Russian, or US? I'm reminded of Reagan's STI program. Well, you know what? It's an explanation, and it's not the U in unidentified is going to be the I. It's identified, but some people might be disappointed, because they were really hoping for extraterrestrial life. Yeah, but let me just say this: if since the 40s these things appear, and we notice the same behavior, and the technology at those times were not by far what we have now. I don't think the Chinese or the Russians had that at that time. I don't think they have it now. I don't know. I might have said this before, but I have a good friend. He used to be in the Dutch Air Force. He was a Apache helicopter pilot and a captain of a squadron. And of course, first thing I did, I was asking him, because he also did 2 tours of Afghanistan. He trained in the USA. And when you see the footage that was released in 2017 by Fravor, Elizondo, he can read whatever is on the FLIR cam data. He understands what that means, and he told me, he says, there's in no way we have that technology, as in as humans. And he said, I don't think we even could have that in 500 years. What that thing is doing is just just fucking with all physics, matter as we know it. It's I, I can't. I really don't believe it's Russian or Chinese or whatever. Yeah, well, these friends are real without necessarily signing up to Roswell, etc. Uh, yeah, I do think it's real. There is something going on, but then again, I will not ever, say with full conviction, um, it's extraterrestrial. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, you know, I do hope so. I really hope so. That would be the coolest. What do you guys think about it? I think it would be really a a huge event in the history of humankind. When we get first contact. And it's inevitable. We're not alone. The universe is so big, but I do think we are very, very young and very primitive still. If take in mind, Earth, is millions and millions of years old, and humankind just started walking up straight 50,000 years ago. They just found bones of a 73 million-year-old new dinosaur species. We are just 50,000 years old. We still have fur. We fight a lot. We try to kill each other. We're still, I think, a very primitive species. And you know what? If you really think about it, in just the last 100 years, we have solid technology because, in the last 100 years, we started driving cars, flying planes, getting access to the internet is actually just a couple of decades old. You know, when I grew up, we had just two TV channels, and I'm not even that old. Things are just moving really, really fast for us in the last 100 years, and um, that might be the reason why we are experiencing what we are experiencing at the moment. It's quite it might have to do with our evolution, but you know what? I don't know. I'm just talking actually. Yeah, giant leap for humanity. Shane, can you ask Lou if the USA has UFOs like Bob Lazar is telling? I think we. Yeah, I'm not okay. I'm gonna shut up now. Uh, but that might be, yeah, that might be the case. We can ask that. Yeah, definitely. Whatever the outcome is, this is Gerald. It's an important story. Either there is advanced tech out there, or the U.S. Navy are so incompetent they can't tell a dick from a donut. Oh man, that was funny. Yeah, well, that was my thought too. When Mick West said, "Yeah, they're chasing a balloon with the latest footage." Do you think those highly, highly trained men, very intelligent men, who are, responsible for a submarine or a navy ship, that they would mistake a fucking balloon for a UFO? No, man. Come on, come on. you know the thing with Mick West is, and I do appreciate what he's doing, but because I do think people who critically think are very important, because it's really easy to go down that rabbit hole. But on this one, Mick, the only thing he does with this one is just offer a other explanation. He can't debunk whatever there is in the footage. He just offers you another explanation. It's like, whatever I see outside, that's a tree, but it could also be a lamp post. It's just offering something else. With the Boki thing, you had the whole investigation and stuff. That made more sense to me. I don't agree with him, by the way, but that made more sense to me than what he's pulling now. With all due respect, Mick, I do respect what you're doing, because we need people like you to stay grounded, not to get carried away too much. I haven't seen balloons going supersonic lately. No, exactly. Melon said he was skeptical about Lazar. Yeah, a lot of people are skeptical about Lazar, but then again, um, I thought the most fascinating thing was his interview with Rogan a couple of years ago. He was there with Jeremy, um, and I don't think he was really deceptive in what he was telling, because if you look back that episode with everything we know now, it actually it does make sense. But every time he got a tough question, he got these migraines, and I was like, dude, you know, come on. But then again, it was so obvious that it might be true. Let me. I still haven't texted Vinny. I should do that. Okay. Now I have to send him a link. Ah, send a link. Invite a dude. I do it through my email. All right. Hold on. So this. Nope. Find his email address. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Get a drink or something. Go pee. Ah, there we are. I'm gonna send him the link now. Boom. And now I have to go here. Um, copy. Boom. Let me see. Maybe Vinny comes in. Would be cool. Man, my Dutch friends are pulling out. No fun. I'm back. So, guys, let me see. Wilfred, hey man, who is it? I saw on Facebook, VK Mac, that somebody said it's a bug on a lens. The Dutch. Yeah, a bug on a lens. Wow. Yeah, but one of the things Mick claims, like his balloon, is actually not moving at all, and yet like this proof, the waves are not moving, and it was like just a footage thing that was looping itself. But then Jazz Shaw, who's a former Navy dude, Navy guy, he had a great explanation. It had to do with the movement of the boat. So it wasn't uh, the balloon or something wasn't moving at all. It was the movement of the boat that caused that effect. And I believe Jazz any day. Yeah, but indeed, it's hard to get a Dutch guy to really warm up for this subject. They, even if they're solid proof, I'm sure they're not going to really believe it. That's just the way the Dutch tick. They. I've told many people, even if an alien punches them in the face or spits in their mouth, they're probably still going to be skeptical. Yeah. So, do I have more questions? Not yet. No, not yet, buddy. Let me see. Right. Maybe I can also go on this StreamYard screen. I'm just experimenting a little bit. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna enter the studio with my other computer. Let me see if it works. I'm gonna mute this one though, but I'm using the camera. Enter studio. Ha! Look at that. But I'm hearing myself, which is not good. So, but I can test my mic a little bit. Let me see. Is the sound off? Hello, hello. Well, I'm going to just turn up that sound. So, do you guys now have like an echo going on, or no? Not right. Hey, Romania, how you doing? Oh, oh, there. Let me see. I do have a response. What's going on? Go. Why is my phone sabotaging me? There we go. Man, it's slow. What's going on? Right now, Vinny. I'm live now. Let's see if he comes in. Would be cool. My British buddy, Vinny from Disclosure team. The sound is perfect, better than my former podcast because I was just using my shitty computer mic input output thing. But I got this cool new microphone, and as you can see, so it should sound pretty good. I hope so. I can't hear it yet, but when I watch this back later, I can hear. I will see how it sounds. I'm excited. I had to step up my game a little bit. If I'm gonna interview Louis Elizondo again, I should have a decent microphone. Come on. Maybe I will even invest in a couple of cool cameras. All right. Thanks, guitar. I'm happy too about this thing. So, oh, I haven't added this to the stream. Oh, that camera sucks balls, man. Dude, it's really bad. What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna remove that one. This is better. I actually did a couple of podcasts with that computer. Oh, got it. So, let me see. Is there any more questions? Oh man, I'm excited. So this microphone is sounding really good. I'm good investment, you know. But you should do that. Eventually when you podcast, you have to eventually get some good gear. So I did. Now that I would like a couple of cameras though. Yeah. Can you ask Lou? And this Feb Privat has another question. If Earth might be a water gas station for these vehicles. Like a pit stop place, huh? Well, it's a funny question. I never thought about that. He thinks like if it's extraterrestrial, maybe these things are just using our planet for supplies, water, food, hotels. I don't know. But yeah, and we should charge them. You're right. Oh yeah, 60 Minutes is on tonight, huh? I might stay up for that. But then again, I have to work on Monday. Yeah. No, guitar. I'm sorry. Still no confirmation, but there is a date. I did disclose a date, 25th of May. It's like a day or two after the Luis Elizondo interview, so that's really close together, which is cool. And that's a good time because the end of May I have some expectations on some things. It has been hinted by some people, among them Elizondo, actually, that there's going to be something going on. But it might have been the Corbell thing too, But I think there's more. What made me go into UFOs? Actually, it was the 2017 disclosure, the release of the footage by the Pentagon, and that's when I got fascinated, obsessed. Even I wanted to know everything about it. So, but really covering UFO, just this year actually. Nobody. It was the first time one of my magazines had the balls to cover that shit, and it was the Dutch rebellious magazine Nieuwe Revue, that took the thing, that took it on, and uh, I love those guys. They're really amazing. But before 2017, I just thought it was, I always found it is very plausible that we are not alone in the universe. But I always considered, whatever people were observing or seeing as like paranormal bullshit. But when I saw like bona fide proof footage, that's when I got really excited. I was like, now I need to know anything and everything. And, everything I considered like paranormal bullshit before, some of those things turned out to be actually true. So that's, yeah, it's funny how that works. Um, yeah. Well, I'm 42. Yeah, so basically, it takes a while. I get it. I guess. So, what are you reading about? What are you reading about the UAP phenomenon, or is it just whatever's still coming out in the media, or are you reading some books, maybe Erich von Däniken or something? So, what are you guys' expectations on the Elizondo interview on 60 Minutes tonight? I'm excited for that. I really want to know. Ancient alien theory. Guitar Me is asking me what do I think of the ancient alien theory. You mean like aliens, like crossbred some monkeys, and now that's us, the humans, or what do you mean? Because of course I also know the History Channel program Ancient Aliens, which I hate. Yeah. Oh, okay. You started reading books at 12 years old. Well, yeah, that's young. That's young. That's pretty young. Cool. And what did you read? Tell me. So somebody mentioned Bob Lazar. What do you guys think? Is Bob Lazar a false prophet, or is he a prophet, basically a real prophet? Because what he said, if it turns out to be true, that's awesome. Did he back engineer a real extraterrestrial UFO? Do they use that technology now, to create new human-made airplanes or technology using alien technology? Well, it's getting complicated, but I'm curious. The high neck thing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that Predator. Thank you. That's cool, man. I know that one. High neck. Hmm. So, what do you guys think? Guitar Me thinks Bob is telling the truth because he wants it to be true. Well, I think we all feel like that. That's yeah. Gapes. I don't buy Lazar's story. I want to. You want to buy it, of course, but you doubt it. And can you tell me why you doubt it? What do you think is deceptive about it? Why would he do this? Shane Bob is telling the truth. I hope he will show the experiment with element 115. Yeah. Well, that would be interesting, wouldn't it be? I would like to see that. Yeah. Our new reality. Yeah. He asked me, how did you get interested in the topic, and did you have a sighting yourself? Well, I just touched down on that, but I'll repeat it. It was since 2017 I got really obsessed with it. Before that time, I thought it was really plausible we are not alone. But after the Pentagon leaked the footage, Elizondo leaked the footage, that's when I really deep dived into the UAP subject, and I started covering it actually. Um, Stephen Greer, yeah. Hmm. I think Stephen, makes a lot of noise, but is not providing a lot of evidence for what he's claiming. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't dislike the guy, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Mm, Greer. I don't know. I liked him in the Phenomena. Let me see. What do we have here? Oh wow, there's already 20 guys here. That's cool. Um, what do you think of Stephen Greer? Mm. Oh, hold on. I have to. Maybe our ancestors really built the pyramids in awe as a reflection of one of the alien vehicles. What you mean, I guess. There's this really funny scene in, I think it was Men in Black, the first part or the second part. I'm not sure. A really cliche movie. I know. But there's this one scene, I think there is a locker on I think Grand Central Station or something. And when Jay, I think the name was with the one Jones plays, when he opens the locker, there's like a whole species of aliens, like tiny aliens that see Jay as their god, because whenever he opens the locker, yeah, he looks like a god to them, because the locker is always closed and they can't see anything else. So they say, "Oh, hail to Jay!" because he is their god figure. So this I think is really funny. So what you say about the pyramids, yeah, maybe, yeah, they. I'm not disqualifying anything. Yeah. Hey, there's my buddy Vinny. Tomorrow night live. Yeah, Vinny. I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. But let's keep in touch, because maybe my wife might sabotage me. First, the kid has to go to bed, right? Yeah. Oh, it was in the second one, the second Men in Black. Thank you. Thank you, Gapes. Um, what else is there? No worries. Our new reality. No worries. Hey, Railson Carlos Greer is selling an app to make a CE5. What is that? Penny. Hi, Penny. I think 60 Minutes will be mostly info. Much of us who follow UFO already know. Oh, right. Yeah. I do think that's going to be, but yeah. But Penny, he's going to talk to me the 23rd, and I already know things. I'm going to ask new things. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get up to speed. By the way, guys, for my Dutch audience, I did not know if I mentioned this, but there's going to be a third UAP New Review edition, um, late June. The expiration date of the ultimatum. Sorry, I have to. I'm searching for words, but I'm a bit hungover, man. Yesterday was my brother's birthday dinner party, and I had a couple. Yeah, yeah. So actually, this one beer right here is actually helping me recover from the hangover. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, Railson, Carlos means. Now I got to go back to that question. uh, okay. Okay, well, it looks like a great thing, if he's creating that app, why not? My Dutch friends, Bram Rosa and Alex Griffin, they run the UFO hotline here in the Netherlands. It's basically a platform where people can submit whenever they had a sighting of a UFO and even made footage about it. They can upload it or a photo. So I don't I do think that's a good thing actually. Yeah. Guitar me. What is my biggest question for Lou? I'm not gonna say that right here, man. No, I won't show you. I would show you my cards. I would actually, but people can actually steal my questions because he's getting a lot of interviews before I am interviewing him next week. So I have a couple of good ones. Don't worry. Let me see. Yeah. Shane is asking something. Can you ask Lou if he has investigated materials that we can't make on Earth, like Utah metal, Pylar, monolith? I did ask him a question. Okay, so you asked me what my questions are going to be. I did see the Green Street interview, which was a really, really good interview by Stephen Greenstreet. I really enjoyed that because, he knows his stuff. So he had the right questions, right? Um, and what I thought was the best question was like he Alessandro disclosed he was treating like these UAP investigations like a car crash scene, right? So they would use debris of the car to see what happened. And in my last interview, I asked him if there was ever any DNA found. Yeah. So I'm not going to elaborate too much on that one, but you can expect something in that context. I hope he's going to answer that, by the way. That would be awesome. I want the. What is that? What event do you all think is the most significant? Harrison asks. Do you agree? Oh, I got a couple of things. Yeah. Do you agree with Christopher Mann that it's the Nimitz event? No, I don't agree. I think it's the Puerto Rican event. That footage that is quite remarkable. I think that is the best footage. Take another beer. I would like to, but then you guys would have to stare at my son holding his dick. Sorry. I just found out like my son has his hand on his penis like just a week ago, and that picture has been hanging there for about 2 years. Yeah, somebody said that to me. Didn't notice, but I might go get another one. Gapes, which Puerto Rican footage? Let me see if I can. It was Puerto Rican, I think. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find the link for you. Hold on, my friend. Uh, Puerto Rico UAP. It's right there. Yeah, definitely need this one. Definitely this one. I need. Yeah. Hold on. Copy. There it goes. Should be in there. Yeah. Enjoy, guys. That to me is the best footage ever made, and I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, and I think it has been confirmed by the American military that it's real footage. It's one of them, and I think that by far out of everything I've seen so far, this is the it's just awesome. It's remarkable. This thing, the way it moves, you can actually see the shape. Um, it submerges under the seawater, pops off, splits into two. Splits into two. Actually, Elizondo touched down on that when we were talking about quantum physics. I might ask a little question about that too, by the way. Yeah. Harrison, hold on. How important is provenance, the reliability of witnesses, etc.? Okay. Interesting whether events happened. Well, if multiple witnesses under the same circumstances see the same thing, it's pretty reliable. I think it would, hold up in court. But always better with facts and data, provided with data. Penny. Oh, you hadn't seen that, Penny? Well, you're welcome. It is mind blowing. That's why it's so fascinating to me too. That is just a remarkable, remarkable material, and confirmed, by the way. Not that long ago. I think a couple of weeks ago. To me, the Skinny Bob footage, Thomas says, is the most significant event, if you can call it that. The Komburgos footage isn't bad either. Is the Komburgos footage, is that the one where the Russian military go to recover this UFO in the late 60s or something? I'm not sure. Yeah, Skinny Bob. I got obsessed with that, man. But, I've been talking to special effects people, showing them the footage. And the timeline here is really important, because I think it was uploaded in 2011, but it was a bit older, maybe 2009. But CGI, my special effects friends claimed that CGI wasn't capable of doing what it's doing right there. Then again, there are some who claim it is CGI, but it looks really, really, really amazing. It looks real to me, but I'm not sure. How can Skinny Bob be verified? Well, everybody's trying to get to the source, and I'm not allowed to say this, I think, but I have a name. I have a name. The source of the one who leaked the Skinny Bob footage, but I have to pursue that. That's all I can say. Max, what do you think of the Skinwalker Ranch? And can you ask Lou? Okay, yeah. What I think about the Skinwalker Ranch. This is where I have a problem with. If you talk about UFO or UAP phenomenon, that to me is not paranormal anymore, because it's very plausible to me there's extraterrestrial life, and now there's evidence provided. That's not paranormal anymore. This is normal. This is the new normal to me. Extraterrestrial or something else. It is new. It is now normal. But Skinwalker Ranch, with the ghosts and the demons and Bigelow, and I'm not sure about that, man. I'm not a big believer in spirits and that. No, sorry about that. So Skinwalker Ranch, I'm not sure, because if I no, but you know what? Change my mind, please. Change my mind. I'm open to anything. Thank you, Harrison. um, Harrison says, thanks. Yes, that Costa Rica footage is in. Oh, it's not Puerto Rico? Is it Costa Rica? I thought it was Puerto Rico. Or is that something else, the Costa Rica one? Do you mean the photo? The old photo? That is quite remarkable, actually, yeah. Have any did you guys see the Antarctica pictures, that from the 70s? Those are really amazing pictures. Let me see if I can pull that. Jamie, pull that up. Damn it, I don't have a Jamie. um, Lowland Speed, how you doing, man? The recent Skinwalker TV show did catch UFOs on camera. I did see that. Yeah. But I didn't see any ghosts or demons or witches. But you know what I said, UFOs are not paranormal to me. It's to me it's the new normal. Whatever it is. I want to, show you the Antarctica pictures. Let me see if I can find it. Antarctica UFO 1971 it was, I think. Sorry, shaking is. I want the nice and clear ones. Good. Alien. Come on, man. Just a solid. Oh, I saw something interesting. I'm gonna check out later. No. No, well, if I can find it, maybe this. Ah, come on, man. Merchandise. Sweating like a rapist. All these lights. I have like my new podcast lights too. Sup and like I just want to see the photo. Maybe it's here. Oh, it's a PDF. It sucks ass. I don't want PDFs, man. Well, when you need it, it's not there. That's great. Let me see if I can like images. Oh yeah, this is the image. Oh, the black. This is what I need. The black vault. I think he was the one who actually disclosed it. Okay, gonna share this link with you guys. Boom. All right. Okay, guys, can you check out the Antarctica footage? I'm gonna get myself a drink and maybe take a piss. All right. BRB. Be right back. Let me mute this thing before you hear me, do my little private thing. I'm back. Hello. Are we still there? Thank you guys for waiting. Oh, well, my buddy Sean just said he's gonna get a new mic too. So we're the new mic guys. Okay. So the Antarctic pictures. What did you guys think? Let me see. Gapes. The Antarctic photos are impressive. Real? Real. Yeah, confirm real. Military photos. 1971. I think those are the best photos I've ever seen, actually. Yeah. Maybe the Costa Rica one, but it's in black and white. And I think these are real color photos, or they're colored in, but I think they're real color. The Antarctica submarine doesn't seem legit to me, says Penny, especially with the water splash. With the talk of how these work, it seems there wouldn't be a splash. Well, Penny, maybe it isn't diving in, but flying out. We don't know. Shane has a question for Lou. Oh, Gerald, I just sent the link. Black Vault. You can check it out on Black Vault. Really great site, by the way. Really great. I want to have him on the podcast too. Um, Let me see. Um, Shane has a question. Max, can you ask Lou if he is afraid to get killed by the U.S. government? Well, then it would be like an Epstein thing. It would be really, really weird if he just suddenly dies. I don't think they can get away with that. And he's very protected, by the politics. So I don't hope Louis gets hurt. He's a remarkable man, and if somebody has to continue his work, but I no, it's a really yeah, it's a scaring thought, because he's such an important man and such a nice person. No, I hope they and I hope he will live a long and prosperous life, either on this planet or the one he's disclosing shit of. Just joking. Cheers, by the way. Let me see. My buddy Sean might come in a bit. Awesome guy, Sean Rash, citizen witness. He has a podcast to follow that guy, because he's a special dude, and I really like him, and I enjoy talking with him because he's very intelligent, and he has a unique uh, way of thinking about the subject. I'll see if he comes in. I'll let him in. Okay, what do we have here? More questions. Uh, yeah. What is John? What are we talking about? Am I missing something? Who's John? Gerald. Penny Day. I don't think it was shut down. Actually, is there any information on that? It was shut down. I don't know. I'm curious if anyone can. Oh, John Greenwald was the guy who took the picture, right, Gerald? I think. Yeah, the Antarctica picture that is. By the way, guys, thank you for joining me. I'm excited. This is the first time I'm podcasting by myself. Usually, there's always a guest, and I do announcements about that. But to test my mic, I decided to go on by myself, and I was a bit insecure about that. You never know. But you guys, you're filling up my chat room and asking great questions, and I'm enjoying this. My new friends. Oh, Siri, shut up. What the hell? All right, come on in, man. Right. Um, So Gabe said it looked like multiple UAP. Yeah, I think there's something smaller hovering above it, and this is a this is, I heard that before. With eyewitnesses. Gabe asks me what mic am I using. You know what? Uh, uh, I have a pseudo tech. This one is brand new. I ordered it, and basically I just looked what looked cool on the picture because I am not very technical, but this is the one. So, but apparently, you guys are telling me it sounds good. So that I'm happy because it was a little bit of a gamble, actually. Ja, Wilfred, we doen het allemaal samen. We're doing this together, he says. Yeah. And this is what I find really cool about when I started covering this subject and, using social media and my podcast and, seeing the UAP UFO community. These are really cool, intelligent people. I'm so happy. I get to do this, and also, a lot of people are missing out who are too hesitant, too skeptical, especially in media, and they're gonna miss this really fast. This train picked up speed. It's moving fast now. It's hard to jump on this. So yeah, thank you guys. And you've been incredibly supportive. It's amazing. So yeah, Wilfred, yeah, all of us. You are doing it. We're doing this together. Um. Oh, do you Shane? Do you mean the 60 minutes one? That's like 7 p.m. U.S. time. Is that West Coast time? It's gonna be really early over here. Gerald says I'm quite stupid, to be honest. Me too, man. Me too. No, I don't think so. I think you need to have a little bit of a intelligence to be curious about this and ask questions, and also yeah, I do think the level of people following this is quite high, actually, the educational level. Yeah. Oh, dankjewel, Lowland Speed. Dankjewel. Nou ja, goed, ik doe mijn best. Lowland Speed gave me a huge, lovely compliment. Thank you, man. I'm gonna keep covering. I will. I'm basically, and this is what I find funny. In April, we had two huge releases of the magazine I work for. It's a national magazine. It's quite popular, actually, especially among men. And after those two editions, the biggest newspaper in Holland started writing and covering this subject, and they haven't stopped. But then again, they're not talking to anyone, which I find mind blowing. I'm the only one who is actually talking to her, Mr. Elizondo, or James Fox, Jeremy Corbell, Tim McMillan, you know. And as a journalist, you need to, ask questions to these key figures, and hard questions, And what I find so disarming, sorry, about the people I have been interviewing, they're not offended by a hard question. They understand this, and but they respectfully decline to give an answer when they cannot give an answer, and I respect that because I know a lot of stuff is still classified, especially for Elizondo or military men, and these are men of their word. They made a vow, signed contracts, so I have to respect it. Shane, Koen Vermeer. I interviewed Koen. He's in the magazine. I did a podcast with him. It's available. The only problem is it's in Dutch. Sorry about that. Shane Alders. Are you Dutch? Could be Dutch. It's not fringe anymore. Glad we have moved past that point. Lowland speed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think it's a huge thing. It's a huge paradigm shift, actually, in Dutch media, but I think worldwide media, that it's getting more and more mainstream, and thanks to you guys, actually, because you make a lot of noise, like people like me. Whenever I write, whenever I podcast, you share that, and you make this possible. Because of you, this is getting mainstream because your friends, your family is being yeah, is getting aware on what is going on right now, and it's super important. So thank you. It's all because of you. Well, am I already talking more than an hour? Aren't you guys bored of me? I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you. I hope my buddy Sean is coming in. I haven't seen him yet. I know he's in his car. Um, well, ja, gezellig. Guitar Me says gezellig, man. Well, it is, I enjoy myself. I enjoy you guys. Especially, you have great questions. So keep coming with the questions. What would you like me to ask Mr. Elizondo? And are there guests you would like me to interview? Give me a suggestion. Oh, Gerald, you're brutal, man. Man, I'm still happy you're watching. Gapes. Do you know about the old MKV defense missile or old Williams aerospace platform? No. Do tell. Tell me about that. Do you have a link or something? I'm curious. CBS Sunday Morning did a bit on the UAP today. I'm gonna check that out. Lowland Speed, thank you. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, dude, for the compliment. So again, if there would be a guest, like you would like me to Bob Lazar, Wilfred. I will try. I will try. Yeah, post disclosure world. I love that guy. Yeah, UFO Jesus. I am in touch with him, so I can invite him. But I have to take into account the time difference. And usually, when I interview my American friends, it's very late for me. Sometimes they're not available in the morning, and I have to do it at night. And the one with Corbell, that was like 6, 7 in the morning for me. So I was like all hyped up on coffee and ADD medicine. I didn't sleep actually. I knew if I was going to sleep, I wouldn't be sharp. But Bob Lazar, yeah. But I know he's very selective of interviews. He doesn't like doing interviews. Yeah. But you know what? We have a Dutch saying, not shooting means always missing. So I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, post disclosure world. I would love to interview UFO Jesus. He's a very cool dude, um, and I love his coverage. I love his what he shares with us. And he has a very cool way of thinking about the subject. Steve Justice, Skunkworks. Who's that? Feprivat. Who is that? I'm curious. Steve Justice. Who is that? I don't know who that is. I'm gonna Google him. Steve Justice. Sounds like a superhero. Is he like a cartoon or something? Steve Justice. Who are you, man? Oh. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Oh, he is interesting. Thank you for that suggestion. Look, Steve Justice is one of the most respected aviation experts in the USA. As the former director of advanced systems development at Lockheed Martin's. Yes. Yes. That would be a very good guest. Thank you. Thank you very much. Privat. All right. By the way, boys and girls, um, have you already followed me on my Instagram? Because I'm trying. It's also a bit new for me, Instagram. I'm not a big social media guy. To me, it always was a bit just Facebook, basically. But now I'm onto Twitter and Instagram, and I created a Vechten met Moszkowicz, my podcast page. I do have a personal page, Max Moszkowicz, but I also have a podcast page. So it would be really nice if you guys can follow me on my podcast page, because I will be uploading short topic clips, cool short bites. Tell Justice to bring the recovered material from Lockheed with him. Yeah. Well, then I would need him in the studio, and I will not give it back, by the way. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, David Fravor is one. Yeah, David Fravor is one of the guys I would love to interview too. But the other pilot that recently, I think it was yesterday or the day before, with a huge media explosion on, him telling the Nimitz and the Omaha footage, they were encountering these UAPs every day, every day. Yeah, that guy I would love to interview too. I just forgot his name. Rays or something. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let me see. So, what would be? Oh, Ryan Graves. Thank you. Thank you, Gabes. Saved my ass again. Hmm. I hope Sean comes in. Let me see. By the way, I was trying to share this live stream on Twitter, and I didn't manage to do it because I only saw a way to share the StreamYard link, which means anyone can just jump in, which is not the bedoeling in Dutch. John Michael Godier, Godier, from the Event Horizon channel would be cool. I don't know him. Who's he? Does he have a cool channel? George Knapp. Yeah, George. George. I would love to interview George. That would be cool. He's the OG. Oh, there's Sean. Let me bring him in. There he is. Look at you, you bearded, handsome bastard. I can't hear you yet.
You,
Say something. Sean. I'm coughing like a motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah, there you are. I can hear your noise.
Did you hear me?
Now. Now it's gone, which is weird. Yeah, throw out those earpods, man. Just do like the phone audio. Yeah,
Yeah.
now I can hear you.
Exit and come back.
There you are. I can hear you. Oh, he just went. Well, mm, female jet fighter. Oh yeah, Alex Dietrich. Yeah. That was the co-pilot of Fravor, right? That's interesting. That is really interesting, and it's really cool. He had a female co-pilot. I think that's cool. Hey, aha, Gert-Jan Heertbaard. Would be cool if 60 Minutes would do an article about you. I'm not interesting, man. I'm not interesting. There he is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, there we go. Deal.
Hey, buddy.
Did you watch?
It's funny you were on your way to get a new mic because you are looking at my new mic.
Oh, nice. What'd you get?
I got a pseudo tech.
Awesome.
Yeah. and I hear it's working fine. Actually,
I
pretty
can't.
good.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you were
Maybe your
messing with me.
microphone's broke.
Asshole.
Did you watch the piece this morning?
Sorry?
Did you watch CBS this morning?
No. Oh, yeah, I read something about that. It was a bit about UAP, right?
Yeah, they had a little spot on. Yeah, it wasn't too good.
No?
No, they had
What?
Leslie Keane on,
Hmm.
which was good, but and then the Muamua guy.
Oh, Avi Loeb?
Yeah, and then they had this Shawshank Redemption guy, Shawstack from SETI. Um, and he was just like the worst part. Definitely, they ended the segment with him talking and laughing with like the journalist guy about people being able to believe what they want and kind of leaving it where the subject was, which
Right.
was kind of like a joke and not to be taken seriously.
Mm.
So that was
Yeah, I read that. That was such a dick move.
yeah. But you know, what I got from that, to be honest with you, is we need better quality leaks. If we can argue about it, it's not going to move the ball forward. It'll keep us stimulated, but it won't.
Yeah.
It'll continue to allow for like pieces like that to be made. You know?
Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
I am going to let you in on a secret, but I'll do it via WhatsApp. You'll see it on your screen. And
Okay.
I'll give you a hint right now. Um, you are talking about quality footage, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna app you something right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
And there's 6 minutes missing from that Corbell video.
Missing? What do you
Mm-hmm.
mean?
It was just like cut out somehow. And exactly like that's my thing is you don't even know that. Why wouldn't you address that right away? But
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah, I'm glad you're safe after your trip to the the ghost base.
Read what I just sent you on WhatsApp.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, disappeared.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's between you and me, buddy.
Yeah, well, guys, I don't know what to tell you, but my life has just changed. So to say it's not important is the understatement of the year. I literally just wet myself.
the, the the thing is, I you know
It's
what I
pretty
can't
cool.
disclose.
It's awesome.
I haven't seen it, so I'm gonna see that for the first time.
Right.
And yeah, I'll give you a call right away after I saw that.
Yeah, I can't wait. Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
so yesterday I made a quick visit to Soesterberg Air Base
right.
because my brother lives maybe 1 or 2 kilometers separated from that airbase, and I was on his way to his birthday. There was a birthday dinner party, and I was a bit early, so I decided to make a turn towards the airbase. And the fence was open. I just drove in and walked around a little bit, and you have to imagine this airbase is in this yeah green area, like a lot of nature. I think it's a nature park right now, and the airport is now a tourist destination. But when you walk, and it's also still military, by the way, some parts
Yeah.
there's still barbed wire
Okay.
stuff. But it's so quiet, it's so eerie, there's this weird energy over there. So
Yeah.
I'm
It seemed like it just watching you. it's kind of like it doesn't seem like something you should do.
I wasn't comfortable. I was all alone, and I'm a city boy. There was way too much nature.
Right. You got your leather jacket on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just strolling through. They call me the Fonz.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But
And,
yeah,
and what I told you yesterday, I'm not gonna tell here, by the way, but
okay.
I might tell it later.
It's good that you said that because I was just gonna start talking about it.
I know.
So yeah, that mic sounds good, man.
Oh, thanks, man. I can't hear it. I'm gonna hear it later when I watch this back.
Yeah, that's kind of the frustrating part about StreamYard is they don't give you like auxiliary like
Yeah,
image as
like
far as what levels where the levels are at and stuff. Or
yeah, that's weird.
yeah,
I'm
so there's a couple other services out there that I'm looking at. So if I find a better one, I'll let you know. But
cool.
yeah,
Yeah. So what's new for you, Sean? Are you looking forward to the 60 minutes tonight?
I am. But this morning made me a little nervous, I gotta say. But
Yeah.
the clip that they have showed of what is it, Graves,
Yeah.
and what's come out there about seeing these UAPs every day for years. Like,
Yeah.
uh, that's pretty heavy. So I don't know how you could take that and turn it into a joke. You know.
Yeah.
So
Well, it might be
I think it'll be good.
intended to discredit, but
My thought process is maybe there was some sort of agreement to make that morning one and then a serious one. You know,
yeah, 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 like leverage or something,
if there's
Yeah.
because there's a lot of conflict on this stuff. So maybe someone's like, "Hey, if you're doing this, then we got to do that," or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I know everybody has to get his say, and
Yeah. So other than that, I'm just getting this microphone. I think I'm gonna live stream along with the 60 minutes episode airing.
what time is that actually?
That's a good question. I should probably look, but I think it's like six.
No, your time, your time. I'll figure it out.
I think it's like 6 Central. So for you, it would be maybe midnight.
Oh, that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay. I
yeah.
can do that.
So I'm gonna try to be live streaming as it's airing, and kind of like just playing the audio of it and commenting if I want. Otherwise, just kind of letting it
Cool,
go.
man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna follow that. I'm gonna follow you. Follow this guy.
yeah.
Follow Sean.
Hey, yeah, you're welcome to join, of course, too. So
Okay. I'll give you a hands up if I'm not too sleepy or drunk.
yeah. So yeah, what do you got going next week? I'm gonna see you tomorrow, right, on our show. Talk about the 60 minutes.
For sure, man. For
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
we just do that too.
we need to do that.
Yeah.
And next week, and like in exactly a week, I will be interviewing Mr. Elizondo.
Right. I can't wait.
Yeah, Sean. Question to you.
Yeah.
I was thinking of asking Louis to go live.
Ooh. Yeah. Do it.
What about that?
Well, there's one thing about him is he ain't no chicken.
Sorry,
One thing about him is he ain't no chicken.
he's not a chicken. No,
Yeah.
definitely. No. Dude's got cojones.
The only way he wouldn't do that is if he had something important going on already at that time. So
Yeah,
which
yeah,
could be
yeah.
possible, but that would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And I can't cut out my stupid questions. So.
Yeah. Right. I'll feed you some good ones through WhatsApp.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Ask about my song, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Plug Sean song.
Tell him to just talk about that. Come on.
He's on Spotify right now.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting, man. And your
By the way,
last
is there any news about your song? Did you
no. No real
did you
news.
put it out there?
What's up?
Did you put it out there? Did you put it out?
Yeah, just on like a YouTube link for people to watch. I'm not going to sell the song. The reason I can't is because it would go against the subject matter.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's just for people to listen to and hear. People seem to engage, initially when he commented. Um, but people move on, and I keep writing, putting songs up. I got like another song up, which is pretty cool. So, but I'm thinking about actually trying to put together a some sort of live streaming concert where the songwriters are experiencers,
Yeah.
and maybe have a couple speakers too. Um, but it'll be up to if I can find other
All right,
people that
buddy.
are willing to do that. So yeah.
Yeah, I do think your song, after May or June, could be
Oh,
the very first song written on the new face of humankind.
oh man, I got 2 albums on that already.
Now you can put it out. Now you can put it out. Yeah.
Yeah, but
All right.
the creative process for me um, is a well that has no bottom. It just decides when it wants to give me some water. You know.
That's just ADD, dude.
Yeah. Hey, you're ruining the magic.
Sorry. I am the same. I'm the same person.
Well,
Yeah.
that's we have that advantage, like you said before. It's like the fact that you can concentrate and be so effective at a certain thing is a superpower.
It is. It
Yeah,
is. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
impressed.
Um, so you're going live tonight. I'm gonna maybe you wanna like give your details. Your
Sure.
Twitter or
Yeah, it's my YouTube channel will host it as well as my Twitter. The YouTube channel is just Witness Citizen, and Twitter is the handle that you see right there.
yep.
So you can follow me there, and it'll go live. I'll say right when 60 Minutes does, unless I got to use the bathroom first or something.
Yeah. I just use it in the broadcast. I always do that.
Yeah, and what I did this morning is I don't know. Maybe I'll get in trouble for this, but I don't care. I'm just like streaming the show on my phone, but I'm not showing the visual. I'm just letting the audio play. And
Right.
if there is a visual, I'll say what it is and just reacting as it goes. But letting it go and then talking about it when it's done during like commercials or whatever.
I think
So
you should do that.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. So and there's probably people who may not have the ability to watch it too. So they could watch me.
It's
So
not bad. It's not
yeah,
bad.
yeah. But I appreciate you having me on. I'm gonna go get a nice microphone. So
For tonight.
banging. Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
So
All
and it's
right,
getting
man.
hot in my car. Oh,
Sorry?
and I'm getting so hot in my car.
Yeah, yeah.
The
What
police
are
are
you
gonna.
driving actually?
What's that?
What is it? What is that you're driving? Beamer. Awesome. All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you
Don't
for
worry.
jumping in.
It's an old one. It's out of shape. All right. See you, dude.
See you. Bye bye. Wow, my buddy Sean. Always a pleasure. Love that guy. So we have a new guest, Derek Doherty. I hope I pronounced that right. A question for Lou. Can he imagine his role in disclosure as being completed at some point, and what would that look like? Well, um, I yeah, I'm going to ask that. That's a good question, Derek. I will definitely ask that. Let me see. What do we have? It's rumored, Thomas. Hi, Thomas, again. It's rumored a fraction of the Pentagon that don't want disclosure pays people to spread misinformation and to discredit the UFO. That looks like it, yeah. I think the head of SETY might be a position they take interest in. Why is that? Explain. 3 a.m. in the night. You mean the 60 minutes, huh? Well, Sean said earlier, which I got excited about. Um, everybody has become like Rogan and Chrisman, telling stuff on air in front of us. Well, Avi, I love that. We need to know. Guys, on that note, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna finish this up. As Sean said, gonna watch the 60 Minutes with Elizondo tonight. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Vechten met Moszkowicz. You can find all the information on my Twitter, Max Moszkowicz. And I also have an Instagram now, Max Moszkowicz or Vechten met Moszkowicz. Please jump on that and you'll get all information. And take note, the 23rd, Louis Elizondo interview, 25th, surprise guest. Can't say who, but you will get your minds blown. Thank you for watching me. I love you guys. See ya.